What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I am so excited for today's video. You probably guessed why, the thumbnail, the title of the video. I finally have GFUEL cans to try out on the channel. As you can tell, I'm from the UK. I get comments about it sometimes asking where I'm from. I thought the accent might be obvious, but apparently it's not. I'm in the UK. You can't get GFUEL cans in the UK at the minute. We've been kind of teased or slash hinted on Twitter from the CEO of GFUEL, Cliff, that GFUEL cans are eventually going to be coming to the UK, probably the wider EU area. We've also had, as I've made videos about, the possibility of a European warehouse, but for just now, you can't buy them in any stores. You can't get them shipped from the GFUEL warehouse to the UK. So the only way to get them is to have someone in America send them to you. That isn't what happened here. My girlfriend for the last week has been in Florida, and I asked her if she could try and pick me up a GFUEL can. She originally said no because she was worried about the pressure of the can and maybe bursting inside the suitcase. So I kind of thought that I wasn't going to get them, but she surprised me with them. She brought me the FaZeBerry can. I've also got the Sonic Peach Rings can and the Tetris flavor as well. Fantastic flavors. Apparently the Sonic Peach Rings one is amazing, so I'm very excited to try all of those. Something else that she brought me as well is a packet of Swedish fish. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, anyone who's in the UK who's kind of was out the loop like I was, Raging Gummy Fish is modelled after Swedish fish. I had no idea they existed until a couple of years ago. I have tried a Swedish fish in the past, but I tried one and it was a very long time ago, so I've never done a review for Raging Gummy Fish, so I'm eventually going to put that up onto the channel and I'll compare them. I'll compare the Swedish fish to the GFUEL flavour just to see how close GFUEL have got it. And if I remember right, I think it is. I think it's very, very close. I think they've done a good job. But back to today's video, I am so excited to try the cans, the 300 milligrams of caffeine, which, if I'm being honest, is probably the reason why I think they aren't in the UK at the minute. The GFUEL has hinted that they're going to be making smaller cans, so these are 16 fluid ounces, which those are American units. It is 473ml, which is a kind of standard size for a large energy drinks can in the UK, but the caffeine content is pretty high. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about the fact that caffeine is the limiting factor on getting them in the UK. I have no idea. GFUEL have never told us. But for the review, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to kind of show off the can a little bit because I know that there are a lot of people in the UK who are probably very excited to see these. I am. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I've finally got cans. And I suppose this is going to be a little bit of a curse because if this is really good, it means I then have to wait even longer for the cans to get here, and I already know how good they are. So artwork on the can, very dissimilar to the tub, if I'm being honest. This was one of the first cans that GFUEL brought out, and there isn't any FaZeBerry related artwork. So if you look at the FaZeBerry tub, you've got fruits on there, you've got strawberry, pomegranates and blueberries, and the artwork's very, very different to what we have on the can. Not that that makes any difference to anything really. I just kind of thought that for things like Tetris and Sonic Peach Rings, I know because I have the cans here, they do kind of match the tub in some way. So maybe they might kind of reskin the cans, who knows. I'm very excited to try this. I'm going to have about half the can just now, and then I'm going to have the next half later on tonight when I'm streaming. So let's get into it. I'm so excited. I was kind of worried that the flight would ruin the carbonation of the drink, but the smell smells identical to the powder. There's a little bit more sweetness in there. The FaZeBerry flavor, the powder mixed with water, is very it's a weak smelling flavor. This has a much sweeter smell to it. Definitely, it kind of smells a little bit more like PewDiePie, actually. You can definitely tell that this is FaZeBerry, but I think if you were to do a blind smell test, if you were to compare this to another, like one of the powders, I would say this is more similar to something like PewDiePie. But that doesn't matter. All that matters is the taste. Oh my god, that is so good. I love carbonated drinks. When I started drinking GFUEL, it was to get away from the kind of sugary, just the energy, you know, the cans I'm talking about, the energy drink cans that we have in the UK. They're full of shit. They're not good for you in the slightest, and it was the sugar that was really kind of catching up to me. I was drinking far too much sugar day to day, so I decided to switch to GFUEL to get away from the sugar. I miss the carbonated drinks. I miss the fizzy. I miss the pop. It's just something that I've always liked in drinks, and I've missed that for so long. Very, very long time. I've been wanting GFUEL cans to come to the UK. That's so good. What I will say, even though that tastes really, really nice, it doesn't really taste like FaZeBerry. It's actually a little bit surprising. This kind of tastes like its own flavor, if I'm being completely honest. It doesn't the kind of strawberryness that you have to FaZeBerry, it's not coming through with the carbonated drink. Now, I knew going into this that obviously the canned drinks aren't going to be identical to the powders. It's impossible when you're adding carbonation into there, and they weren't going to get it identical. It's the same with the hydration flavors. There is the argument that hydration should be a little bit closer to the powder, but I knew that there was going to be a difference with this. I'm actually quite surprised at how big a difference there is from the FaZeBerry powder to the can. It's very fruity. The strawberry isn't that strong. You can tell that it's in there. This kind of tastes more like a cordial kind of drink. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it. Oh my god, it's so nice to be able to just have a carbonated drink. Just because I know that there's caffeine in this is going to give me the energy I need when I'm gaming, and I have that kind of safety net of knowing that there's no sugar in there, you know? I'm not overloading on sugar that I don't need. I'm not gonna have that crash later on. And the fact that it's carbonated, just all of that together, G Fuel need to hurry up and get these cans to the UK. They would be so popular. Something I would like to see. So the positives those are all the positives of the can. It tastes really nice. The carbonation in the can is amazing. It is absolutely filled to the brim with caffeine. There's 300 milligrams of caffeine in each can compared to 140 milligrams in one scoop of powder. Those are all the positives. It tastes amazing. The negatives are, I have a feeling people are going to be a little bit disappointed. Maybe just with FaZeBerry, the FaZeBerry can specifically, how dissimilar the can taste is to the powder. I don't really care because I know that other cans are going to be very similar to the powder that they have. I just think that maybe FaZeBerry, there's going to be some people who are concerned that there is a bit of a difference there. Like I said, fruitiness is there. You can taste the strawberry. I think it's just a little bit easier to decipher, if that's the right word, between all the different fruits when you're drinking the powder, whereas in the can, it's kind of a little bit difficult. I don't care. I love this. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm now cursed because not only now that I know how good the cans are, I want more cans, even more than I did before this video, and we can't get cans in the UK. I'll see if I can find the tweet from Cliff. If I find it, I'll put it at the beginning of the video, so you'll have seen it by this point. I'll try and find the video, or the tweet, sorry, where Cliff replies to someone who says, I want to see G Fuel cans in the UK. Cliff replies something like, Patience, young Jedi, so it definitely is in the works. From me being selfish, in my opinion, it's taken too long. I think these should be in the UK right now. I think it should be happening. We have no word on when they're coming. It's really disheartening. But just know, people of the UK, Americans watching this review will be watching it for like the flavour review. But people in the UK, just know that when these come to the UK and we can buy them in a Tesco or an Asda or a Morrison's, it's going to be something pretty special. I'm going to save the rest of this for tonight when I'm playing some Modern Warfare for the first time in like a year. We might be able to buy them in bulk from places like Costco if you're lucky enough to have a membership in Costco, or if you have a friend who has a membership, you can go and get them, because they're in things like Sam's Club in the UK, which from what I understand is very similar to a Costco. So I'm going to wrap up the video there. Hopefully you found that review helpful. It was probably more just me absolutely losing my mind over how good the can is rather than actually reviewing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. If you've tried the cans, let me know what you think of them down below. If you're like me and you're waiting to be able to buy them in the UK, let me know as well. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more reviews coming. I've got those other 2 can reviews. As I said, I've got the Raging Gummy Fish combined with Swedish Fish review coming up. Gonna try and get that done next week. I quite like the idea of doing that video. I've also got loads of other flavors kind of sitting here with samples and more getting delivered to me. The rumor is we're having a buy one get one free next week, so I'm going to try and stock up a little bit, so might have even more reviews. Keep an eye on the channel if you want to see more of those videos. Once again, thank you for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.